they ask rent expense for the year and prepaid rent. You have to apply accrual concepts. Think expense should be included income statement, paid or not for the year value. Right. It has given built-in rent at 1st October 21 and paid 400,000 for the period end 30th September 2022. First one, recognize rent agreements. Think rented on 1st October 21 to 30th September 22, paid for that period 400,000. Therefore, this is rent agreements. Think first agreements started 1st October 21 and end 30th September 2022. For that period, as rent paid only 400,000. And second agreements on 1st October 22 paid 600,000 for the year end 30th September 23. Therefore, think second agreements ended 30th September 2023 and paid for that period 600,000. But think our accounting period end of the year 31st December 2022. 31st December now. Therefore, accounting period end of the year 31st December. End of the year 31st December 2022. Beginning of the year 1st January 2022 now. Therefore, think how much should be considered as expense for this financial year. Try to recognize from first agreement how many months relevant for this financial year. Think first agreement ended 30th September 22. Therefore, from this date to this date, from this date to this date, first agreement relevant for this financial year, 9-month periods. From this date to this date, second agreements, think October, November, December. Therefore, now second agreement relevant for this financial year only 3-month periods. From second agreement relevant for this financial year 3 months, but from second agreements not relevant for this financial year 9-month period. They ask as expense, you have to apply accrual concepts. Think 400,000 first agreements relevant for 12-month period, but relevant for this financial year only 9 months into 9 over 12. As well as from second agreements paid for 12-month period 600,000 relevant for this financial year only 3 months. Therefore, as expense here will be equal 300,000 and here will be equal 150. Therefore, as expense should be considered 450,000. But think from second agreements relevant for this financial year only 3 months, not relevant for 9 months. Therefore, that is a prepaid rent. They ask prepaid rent expense. Prepaid rent from second agreements relevant for this financial year 3 months, 9 months is not relevant. Therefore, that is a prepaid. Therefore, 9 months will be equal 450,000. Therefore, as expense should be considered 450 and prepaid also equal 450. Question number 1. This one answer 5. Think accrual concept should be applied. First one, recognize rent agreements. This is the first agreements and this is second agreements. Then think accounting period. Then recognize from first agreement how many months relevant for this financial year and from second agreements how many months relevant for this financial year. Then think how many months not relevant for this financial year. That is a prepaid, paid for next financial year. Accrual concepts. Therefore, answer is 5. Rent expense equal 450,000 and prepaid rent also equal 450,000.